Hello?
Hello.
I just go out.
That's fine. Me too. Just half an hour ago. Yeah.
So today our topic is about American kind of food. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. I had a couple of foods that I thought you might not know that are interesting. So we can talk about that a little bit. But how's your weekend? Hello?
Food as protein.
Poutine.
Protein. The
Yeah.
second one is lemon bars.
And Nanaimo bars, yeah.
The third one is maple syrup.
Maple syrup, yeah.
Syrup, right? Maple
Syrup.
syrup.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's look at one by one.
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
Protein. A French frying looking dish and arguably Canada's national most found dish or side dish. I don't know what a side dish means.
A side dish is like it would be used as like for instance a salad. Like it's not the main course, but you add it to your meal. So you won't eat it by yourself, but you would order a steak maybe and then have poutine on the side. Like a side dish.
Oh,
Yeah.
so define, according to my understanding, define means it's very good. Define, okay. Define had 2 minutes. For example, give something a definition. It's also called define, right?
Yeah, and I mean, in this case, it also means to define, and because it Canada's most defining dish, it means it defines Canada. In a so the dish is Canadian. That's why it defines Canada. So it is Canada's most defining dish. So in this case, it defines the nationality.
Oh, define means it's very characteristic, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's a symbol maybe.
It's symbol. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
so I can say maybe let me see. Maybe in Chongqing, right? In Chongqing, it's very famous for hot pot, right? So we
Okay.
can say hot pot is defining fish of it, right?
Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hot pot is the defining dish of your province or your
Chongqing.
city.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Poutine is best served with a meat-based gravy and a curd on top of the bowl of rice. It's so popular in the country that even fast food chains like McDonald's serve them, and annual poutine festivals are held throughout the cities. As with its origins, a number of towns in Quebec claims to have invented it. And as far as can be known, poutine traces its first introduction back in the 1950s.
Mm-hmm.
So, ask some other questions. That is the first sentence. A French fry looking dish. That means look like a French fry, right?
Yeah.
And arguably that is not that certain.
It's arguably would mean here. So I have the vocabulary list down here.
I know. It's
Yeah.
not. Maybe arguably, possibly, maybe she's arguing with the Brazilian tennis player. That means it's not that sure.
No, it means that it's actually kind of the opposite of that. It means that you could make an argument that this is the best food, or this is the most defining food of Canada. So if somebody's a really good tennis player, you could argue, you could make the statement that she is the best tennis player in the world or wherever. So you have a good point. Like if you can say something arguably, it means you have a good point.
Oh,
Yeah, you have a strong argument.
I got it. So
Yeah.
that means there is without doubt. There is without doubt.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, definitely yes.
Well, it's not definitely, it's arguably. So it means you have. It's kind of. It's not definitely. It's just before definitely. So it will be. Yeah, it's almost certain. That's how you can say, because with things like this, with food, you can't say it is the best because some people might not like it. So because it's subjective, but it's arguably the best. So that means you can make the statement that it's the best, and that's kind of, yeah, it's kind of true because maybe 100% of people don't like it, but probably 90% of people like it.
Oh, I see. I
Yeah,
see. I see. Thank you for your explanation.
yeah.
Okay, and most jellyfish. Okay, one more. Okay, so I know gravy. Gravy. I know the meaning. But have you heard of the word that is beancurd? Beancurd, that means it's a kind of, it's made of soybean. It's made of soybean. That's
Oh,
very soft. It's very soft. And
oh.
vice versa. For example, poutine. Have you ever eaten poutine? Poutine.
Yeah, yeah, I have.
Poutine. A soft slice of is formed when mild sauce used as a base for cheese. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's a white kind of cheesy thing. It's really
So,
good.
shall we move to the second one?
Sure.
Then,
Have you ever
then
heard of this?
no,
Of poutine? No?
but poutine. Yeah, but you mean like Nemo bars?
Nanaimo bars, my favorite thing. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
you like it?
It's so delicious, yeah.
Oh, I think it must be very yummy because it's on the top of it is it's chocolate, right?
Yeah, it's all super
It must be
sweet.
very very sweet. It
Yeah,
must be very
very,
sweet.
very sweet, yeah.
Oh, I know you like it. You know I don't know how to describe. Just I don't know because you don't know any Chinese. Yeah. It's from
Yeah.
your face. I just can say from your facial expression.
Yes.
I think you really like it.
Yes, yes, I do, yeah.
Canadian cuisine physically looks like famous dishes, but differs with its own unique twist and quirks in flavor, ingredients, or secrets about the origin of cooking. The lemon bars look like cheesecake, but are sweet dessert made of crabs as the base. Icing in the middle. Oh, icing. So.
Mm.
Then topped with chocolate, named after the western coast city in British Columbia. The term Nanaimo bar is strictly Canadian. The lemon bars obviously just assembling the ingredients in layers, no cooking involved, and chefs are free to evaporate the flavors to further bolster this Canadian spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look at the words first. Quick, interest, odd, quick, right?
Quirk.
Quirk, an
Quirk.
interesting, odd behavioral trait. An interesting, odd behavioral trait. Crabs, a dessert topping made of brown sugar, butter, flour, and spices and crumbled over a pie or cake. Icing, a mixture of sugar with liquid or butter. A bolster to support a dressing.
Yeah.
Quote, an interesting odd behavior. Quote, would you please make a sentence by using quote?
His let's say he quirk. So quirk would be best used for behavioral traits in people. So his how do I say that? His love or his interest in well, let's say I should have prepared a sentence with this. His interest in chess, let's say chess. His interest in chess makes him a very quirky character. So, because chess is not something that everybody's interested in, it's a very unique, maybe not quite as unique as we can make it, but he's interested in chess, let's say, as a young athlete, he's interested in chess, and that makes him a quirky character because it's very uncommon.
Uncommon,
So quirky is kind of a positive. It's
oh,
yeah, it's like a weird thing about you, like a quirky, something that only you do.
oh, oh, see, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, and crops at the topping made of brown sugar, butter, flour, and spices, and cropped over a pie or cake. I know
So
that.
yeah, so in this case, it's the bottom layer of the bar of the Nanaimo bar.
So what we call it as a bar, because a bar has two meanings. I know, for example, a bar means a pub, okay, pub.
Yeah, yeah, that's a bar. But
And so what is the difference between pub and bar?
so like there's like chocolate bar, or like or a gold bar. So it just like a brick kind of. So chocolate bar will be just a brick of chocolate, or a gold bar, like a bar of chocolate.
I know. I mean, bar has two meanings. Bar, for example, if you go, what's I going to do this afternoon? After work, I'm going to the bar to relax myself. Okay, bar so means I know. For example, a bar of chocolate. That means not a small, very small one, but just a very long and just like this, right? So
Hmm.
bar.
Yeah, so it would be dependent on context, because bar and bar is they're the same spelling, same everything, but it would be on context. So if somebody says, "Oh, I'm gonna," and also you wouldn't use just bar by itself. You would say chocolate bar or Nanaimo bar or a gold bar, yeah, or a crow bar. A crow bar is
Crow.
like, yeah, crow, like the bird crow. A crow bar is like a metal pipe that you use to, like, and it's got like a S, kind of like it's like shaped like this, like a J, and you can like use it to pry open, like it's for workers to pry open like something that's closed shut. You know?
Can you
Here.
type it for me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, icing. At the very beginning, I said icing. It's like, is there any relationship with ice cream?
Icing, yeah.
Yeah, is there any relationship with ice cream?
Oh, with ice cream? No. No, I wouldn't say
A
that.
mixture of sugar with liquid or butter. A mixture of sugar with liquid or butter.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I mean, maybe in the culinary sense, like like if I were a chef, maybe I could tell you that there's some relationship with ice cream and with the way it's made. Because I mean, it looks like, a sugar with butter. That kind of sounds like ice cream, but it is not. It isn't like something that you would eat by yourself. It's only used to enhance the flavor of a dessert.
Boast to support a situation. So, the word boast, boast, right? That means you say something exaggeratedly.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there any relationship? Is this word have any relationship with that one?
Boast,
Boaster?
Boast.
Yeah, boast. He is not that rich, but he boasts himself as the richest person in this era.
No, it's a different word. Boast is just like brag, to show off.
Yeah, boaster is also a verb, but here is also a verb, right?
Yeah,
Both of
yeah.
them, the part of speech are the same. The parts of speech are the same.
We
Their
you mean
of
it
speech
sound
are the same.
like it sounds similar, or
No, no, no. That is boaster. Boaster. Not e. There is no er. Boast, right? But
yeah,
here boaster is both of them. I mean, both of the words part speech are a verb.
yeah. This
A
is a
verb.
yeah.
Không có
So
xin sao gì đâu mà. Cái sử dụng chính mình là được.
so here
Cái đồ của đây. Both to support our strings. I know it's maybe different. Okay, I will look up myself later.
yeah. I sent you on WeChat. Is it this kind of word that you mean? Boast and bolster?
BOST.
BOAST.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a different word. To boast and to bolster.
Okay, I will read the third paragraph. Okay, maple syrup.
Okay.
Syrup, right? Syrup.
Syrup, yeah.
Syrup. Maple syrup is the best thing come out of Canada. It's good even tie with a maple leaf on its country's flag. However, processing of maple syrup in Canada is serious business, beginning from its use by the indigenous indigenous peoples of North America, to which European settlers introduced in their own refining methods. The town of Quebec produces 85% of the world's maple syrup, which usually dressed with pancakes as topping, waffle, uh, wa-
Waffles?
waffles,
Yeah.
French toast, oatmeal, or porridge. Pure and natural, it has a unique sweet taste and is used as a sweetener as well as for baking. Indigenous people, ethnic groups who are original settlers of a given religion. Oh,
Region.
I saw that region. I thought that indigenous just are hardworking at first.
Oh, okay. No, so like,
Ethnic.
yeah, like native Indians or Aborigines, they're like they're indigenous peoples.
Okay, can we see, for example, the place I'm living is the Guizhou province, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, can we say if I am at the very beginning? Okay, at the very beginning there weren't many local person, right? So that we're from different places and different people from different places came to this area, right? So can we see them as indigenous people of this area?
No, indigenous would be if you guys came there and there were a group or an ethnic group of people there that has been there for hundreds or maybe thousands of years. They're like
Oh, that
indig.
means long, long, long ago. For example, Shanghai. You've been to Shanghai. Shanghai is an international city, and because people from different areas okay go there, so we cannot say people from different area as indigenous people, right?
No, so indigenous peoples would be like Native Americans, like Indians with their traditions, and they look differently, and they've been in America before Europeans came even. So those are indigenous peoples, or like Eskimos.
Okay.
They have a different ethnicity.
So, okay, I know that. But failing industrial process of removing impurities, boiling sugar, French toast, bread toast in egg and milk and fry. Yeah, I know this word. Refine is to to move away. For example, let me see.
It has a couple of.
During the gold rush, right? During the gold rush, people try to seek for fortune.
Hmm.
Yes, but the things you get from them is not that pure. I mean the gold is that pure, right? That pure. So you're going to use some process to
Hmm.
to to, to refine it, to make the purity rate become higher. Am I
Yes,
true?
yes, exactly.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, and you can also use it differently. For instance, if somebody is refined, like an older gentleman, older lady is refined. That means they have a good taste and they know how to speak eloquently and they're intelligent. You can also be a refined person,
Oh, that means you can become a better one.
like a good person, like a good in the sense of intellectually very competent.
So refine means you are becoming better and better.
Yes, yes, but also because yeah, you just yeah, that's true. Yeah, you become better and better. Yeah, but it's like a refined person will be like they know about wine. They know about what wine goes with what what food, and then they know about history and literature. So that's a refined person.
That means very knowledgeable.
Very knowledgeable. Yeah. Very knowledgeable. Also in their way of acting. So they not only know a lot, but they're also very,
Behavior.
yeah, very smooth, very elegant.
And I mean very 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 elegant and
Elegant.
they
Yeah.
behave very properly, appropriately and properly.
Yeah. Exactly.
So can we make a sentence like this? Okay, though you are very young, you are over young. You are young, but you are very refined.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
I'm flattering you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm more.
Actually, I really think you are very. I really think you are. So you are very capable. I think you're very capable.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
And knowledgeable. Yeah.
I'm striving. I'm striving to be refined one day.
Me too. Me too. I'm
Yeah.
also. So let's work hard together.
Yeah.
Try to be a. Try
Yeah.
to be a refined one in the a better refined one in the near future.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a process to all your life. I think that's what you're. That's yeah. You're doing it all your
Pursuing.
life. Yeah, exactly.
Pursuing, right?
Yeah, you're
Pursuing.
pursuing. Yeah, you're pursuing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to learn a new word that is penetrate.
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 Yeah, penetrate. So you could, for instance, in business, when you launch a product, like a company comes up with a product, and let's say it's like a new car, and so now they have a product, but they have to figure out how they can penetrate the market. So penetrate means basically
Can you tap it? The penetrate? Can you
Yeah.
spell it?
Yes. Penetrate. It would mean something like to enter. To enter.
No, this one.
Oh.
No, this one. Penetrate. Penea.
Penea. But can you text it?
I'm using a iPod. Let me try.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the topic is over. So we are going to have free talk now.
Yeah, we can talk about anything. Yeah.
So what do you want to talk about?
Oh, I thought. Do you have a question about a word?
I'm okay. I know that.
Oh, you know the word. Okay.
Yeah.
So here I was actually looking at indigenous peoples of China.
Oh, permit. That means PERMEAT.
Oh, a permit. Okay, permit. Permit is permission. How would I? What's another word for permit? I used to work in the I used to work in the film industry, and in order to film something outside on the street, you need a permit from the city. So it means somebody have. It's like authorization. That's what it means. Oh, permeate. Oh, permeate. Oh, okay. Sorry, that's a different word. Okay, well, okay. I'll send you the
No,
word.
can we say like this? So you, okay, as an English teacher, right? You are going to teach your students both English and to help them foster very good life goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means during your teaching activities, you're going to penetrate positive life values for them.
Permeate or penetrate?
Permeate.
Permeate. Oh, so can you say the last sentence again? During your lessons, you will permeate.
So during the lesson, because you are going to foster students correct life form very positive life goals, right? Life goals. So you're going to penetrate. You're going to penetrate this theory or this teaching objective in your daily classroom activities?
You're going to permeate your objectives in the. Um, no, I don't think that would. I don't think that would. That word would be a good choice here. Permeate is. It's kind of. It's almost like. That's a difficult word to explain. Um, so here, I mean, you probably have the definition somewhere, but it means to spread throughout something, like a smell or something, like a scent could permeate the air. Like it spreads throughout something, like to permeate. Yeah, like if you burn something smelly, like if you burn your hair, by accident, you burn your hair and it smells so bad, that means that the stench of burnt hair permeates the air.
So I cannot say, for example, if I'm going to have moral to educate someone morally,
Yeah.
yeah. So I can penetrate my idea, my thinking in my various teaching activities.
You can permeate your idea or permeate your morals. The lesson was permeated. Maybe it could be like the lesson or my lesson was permeated with moral with my moral values. I mean that's kind of deep, but that could work. So here, the lesson was but that's, you could write that, but you couldn't really say that. It's kind of a more like a literary style of speaking or writing. With the teachers, morals. Yeah, that could kind of work. Yeah, the lesson was permeated with the teacher's morals.
Pardon? Can you repeat that?
Yeah, the lesson was permeated with the teacher's morals. So you could say that, but I mean you could say that, but it's kind of there's easier way of saying that.
Let me repeat. The moral, the teacher permeated with its moral.
No, so I texted you on WeChat. I don't know if you can see it. The lesson was permeated with the teacher's morals.
The lesson was permeated with the teacher's morals.
Yeah. So it was permeated is always, it fills something. So in this case, the lesson was filled with the teacher's morals.
The teacher was filled?
Yeah, the lesson was filled. Like
filled.
Filled.
Oh, filled with teachers' morals.
Yeah, and so the lesson was permeated with the teacher's morals.
Okay.
Yeah, but that would be something that you would maybe write in like a proper, like maybe a research paper or something like that. It's not necessarily something you would use in language, like in speaking, I mean.
Okay, I will confirm later by myself.
Yeah. Okay, well, do you have any other questions?
So that day you said you were sending me some. You told me I want to ask you that I want to look for some short passages, right? You send me some information.
Mm-hmm.
I asked you that, right?
Yeah.
Did you give me the address, the website address?
Oh, for your students.
Yeah. So that's very authentic reading material.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Yeah, I sent you the thing that I sent you last week. They have everything. I don't know if you can. I'll send it to you again.
You're really good at taking photos. I'm looking at the photos you sent me last that day. Very.
Thank you. I yeah
You
some.
you 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 have learned about that?
But yes, I have. Yes, I've studied photography a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, so you just use a phone to take the photos?
I have a yeah, not really. I have like a little camera. It's kind of like a little point and shoot camera. So yeah.
Oh, so I think you're really versatile.
I try. Yeah, I try. Yeah, it's a lot
So
of.
when are you going back? When are you going back?
Going back to Europe.
Yeah, you said you're going back soon, right? That day.
May 20th. I'm going back in May 20th.
So you're staying for another month?
Yeah, 2 months more, and then so I'm leaving the city that I'm in. I'm leaving tomorrow, and
Oh,
then yeah, leaving tomorrow, and then going to the north of Vietnam, and
you're
yeah,
traveling?
traveling, and yeah, going to do that, and then after that, Thailand for maybe like couple weeks, and then after that, I go back to
Many
Vienna.
people like going to Thailand. I stayed in Thailand for 1 month.
Oh,
I
really?
think if you go there this for the season, maybe it's kind of hot, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be hot for sure. Yeah.
But if for Chinese people, yeah, people like going there to spend the Spring Festival because in China it's very cold, but in Thailand it's very warm. So many people want to go there. And some of my friends, one of my friends who is from Beijing, even bought a villa there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
Oh,
the house is not that expensive,
oh, yeah, yeah.
and you can get the lifelong residence. But I mean, in China, if you buy a house, you can just only own it for 7 years. But in Thailand, if you buy a house, that is you can own it forever. There is
Mm-hmm.
no time limitation.
Oh, but you have to. I heard you have to buy it from. You have to buy it with a Thai citizen. So you got to be half owner, right? Because I don't think foreigners can buy property.
You can. If you want to buy, I can help you.
Oh, yeah. I have to make the money first. Okay,
So yeah,
I found a website here. This is good for
I
like.
don't know. I don't know whether I can open it in China.
Yeah, that's okay. It's yeah, it's okay. It's for you. It's for you later for your students. There's some good examples for reading comprehension.
Yeah, but I don't know whether I can open. In my place, I even cannot open Google.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe. I hope you can open it. Let's see.
So, what's your plan for today? Just to for a weekend. Do you have any physical classes?
I have a couple more online classes today, and then I'm just gonna pack, and then tomorrow I leave. So yeah, maybe I'll go to the beach later too to go for a run, and yeah, that's gonna be it. And then
Okay, so
at night I'm gonna meet up with a friend.
okay, have a wonderful day.
Thank you, you as well.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, nice
Okay,
talking with you.
nice
Yeah,
talking to you. Okay, goodbye.
good day.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.